Hey guys, it's Nikki and I'm finally back. I know I've been away for 3 weeks, maybe-ish. Things have been insane. As you can see, different background. I did end up moving. So we're still kind of getting settled in the new house, but I had some time, wanted to throw up this video for you guys. So it's finally getting its review. The Lotus le80 mod is finally going to get its review. I feel like I've had it long enough, I've used it long enough that I can give you a good thoughts and opinions. So let's take it up close. I will show you kind of the ins and outs, and then we'll talk about it.
Okay, so guys, here it is, the Lotus le80. Um, yes, it's pretty beat up. Like I said, I've had it, I don't know, a couple months now, and it's just, whatever it is that they use, whatever that paint is that they use, the powder coating, I don't know, but it just came off like nobody's business. I have not dropped this at all. This is just normal wear and tear. That it's just coming off horribly. It peels. Here, let me take this Addy off. It just bubbles on here and just peels like nobody's business. It's horrible. That's the only downfall, and I wanted to start off with that right away because it's super obvious as to how bad this is here. So yeah, let's go through this. So it runs dual 18650 batteries in here. They are, here, I'll take them out, maybe. I have had problems with these springs down here, or the little clips. They do bend down after a while, and I have to get in there and pull them down a little bit so that my batteries stop rattling around. But other than that, that's the only problem I've had with the battery tray, which has been nice. The batteries usually stay in there pretty good. It's nice and clean on the inside. They house all their wires back behind this, which is great. So it's pretty clean and nice. Make sure I put these in the right way. The door runs in a little track, slides on and off. It is, mine at least, is pretty tight. There's no play in the door at all, which is awesome. It takes some oomph to get it off, which is good. So we'll run through. The fire button is up here. It's a BB style fire button. It's super clicky, which I like. It's really nice. It fires from 0.2 to 5 ohms. It is a spring-loaded center 510 connection, which is great. It's got a potentiometer here. That's what this little dial does. It goes from 3.3 volts to 6 volts. It's got a 3-stage switch in the middle here. So up will tell you, the LED screen will light up, which I don't know if you guys will be able to see that because of my lighting. It does light up and it'll tell me what it's firing at, what it's firing the Addy at. In the middle, turns the device off, so nothing is happening here. And then down shows you the battery life, and it's in percentage, or no, it's not, I'm sorry. It tells you the voltages you have left. So on these batteries, I have 7.55%. Goes from 6.6 volts to 8.4. Is usually a full charge with two 18650 batteries. So it's a nice LED screen there. I will say, when I first got this, oh god, the glare is horrible. Forgive me, I'm still trying to find a setting here in the new house. That screen is now white. When I first got it, it was black. So that also has changed, which kind of makes me mad. Aside from, I wanted to mention, aside from it being a slide out door, there are 2 magnets on the back, although you really don't need them. At least I don't with how tight this door sits. It does have an auto output shutoff protection in here. I believe it gets more than 120 degrees, I believe. It will also detect battery. If you put the batteries in backwards, it won't fire. It's 4.16 inches tall, 2 inches wide, 1 inch deep. I'm trying to think what else there is to talk about. I think that's pretty much it. I love this thing. I've been using it all the time. I've been waiting until I could get the review done before I put something else over this. Stickers. Not quite sure what I'm going to do yet because it looks horrible, and that's what kills me about this, is it's such a great little mod. It really hasn't let me down at all. It vapes great. Every addy I've put on this and has worked great. It's pretty tried and true. It's my go-to. It kind of replaced my 100 watt, which was crazy for me. It just kills me that it looks so beat up and so bad. So I mean, if cosmetic, issues get to you, maybe this isn't for you, but I take it to work. I throw it in my purse. It's no big deal for me. I really don't care. I've been just absolutely loving this. So let's take it back up top and we'll vape it and we'll talk about it.
Well, okay, so that was up close with it. As you can see, it's beat to hell, like I mentioned in the up close. It's my only problem with it is that it just, and this wasn't like over time. This started happening like a week after I got it. The corners started and it just escalated from there. The back side isn't too terrible, just right here on the sides. But this is what kills me, is like their little design on the front is going. This is all bubbled. It'll peel soon. The top is all bubbled. I don't know. I tried to contact the, Lotus, the company. They haven't gotten back to me yet, which is kind of frustrating. But, it's not too terrible. If you don't care, I mean, like I said, this is it doesn't bother me. I mean, it does suck a little bit, but it doesn't bother me. It vapes phenomenal. The battery life on it is great. I really don't have any complaints with it. I love this little mod. It's been my go-to. So anyways, I mean, it's not an issue for me. I really don't care what it looks like, as long as it works. That's my big thing, as long as it works, and I will tell you, this thing works. It took me a little while to get used to the BB style button, because most of my mods, like the SIG le80 mod has that big button. So it did take a little bit of getting used to with this, with the BB style, and how it's up here instead of down here. I used to, when I first got it, I kept trying to hit this with my thumb, thinking it was the button, but you get used to it pretty quickly. Every addy that I have put on this 510 connection has fit with no problem, made connection, vaped great. I do really like my Plume Veil or my Mutation XV3 on here. They seem to be the ones that I tend to throw on and just kind of go. But the battery life on here is phenomenal, which really surprised me, especially because I've been building really low. My only other issue with it is, in order to see what it's firing at as far as voltage, you actually have to push the button down, and when you're vaping, you can't see it. So you kind of have to hold it down, let it read, and not burn up all your juice. Trying to figure out. Basically what I like to do is just kind of adjust it to taste and go from there. I kind of like it that it's simple. There's not a whole bunch of buttons. There's not an in-depth menu screen that you have to read the booklet for. It's kind of throw an Addy on there, adjust it to taste, and go. I really like that. I do believe that this button is MOSFET protected. I'm not 100% on that. Again, the people over at Lotus did not respond to my email yet. Originally, the first email I sent out to them, they were on it real quick. Within like a day or so, they emailed me back. But the second one I sent a couple weeks ago and still haven't heard anything back from them. So I don't know what's going on over there, but I'm pretty sure it is. But I could be wrong, so don't hold that against me if you guys find out. And if somebody does know, please put it in the comments below. I'd love to know, just for my own sake. So yes, let's see. I got this before it actually released. I believe, I don't know, I know I've seen it bouncing around on some sites. I will have to try and find a link for you guys. I actually got mine from one of the local shops, a guy I know who runs a shop. I picked it up from him. I believe they're somewhere around 40-ish, 40 to 50 bucks. So it's definitely a great price for, you know, for what it is and how well it works. I absolutely love this thing. So yeah, those are my thoughts, opinions on the Lotus le80. I believe it's been really great for me. It's solid, so I don't worry when I put it in my pocket of my apron at work, or if it gets thrown into my purse. It's pretty solid. It feels solid. It feels sturdy. It's just an overall, I really like this mod a lot. It does what it's supposed to do. It does have some added safety protection in there as far as battery reversal and the temperature. So, it's semi-regulated. There are some safety features in here, which makes it great. But really, that's all I really have to say about it. I just absolutely love it, and I would recommend it to anyone. So, now that we're kind of getting settled in the new house, videos will start coming again. I'm not going to make, like in the last couple videos, a wholehearted, dedicated promise, because things are a little crazy still. I'm going to do my best to do at least 2 videos a week, hopefully still the Monday, Wednesday schedule. I know that there are 2 liquids that I'm going to be doing a review for. Give you a sneak peek. It's D2's serial number and Lost Boys vape, their Boardwalk, which is what's in here right now, and it's freaking delicious. I also have this cup with some honorable mentions I'm going to throw in a video. They're not going to get a whole review because most of those are already all gone, because I vaped them and they were gone before I could review them, but they were still really good. So they'll be like, I think I'm going to add in like an honorable mentions into one of these videos. And on top of that, I have a whole basket below me of juice that I'm going to give away here. Just give it away. It's still off that last box that I was talking about before, where there are juices that I haven't finished. Wasn't necessarily my favorite profile, or whatever. I just had extras, so they got thrown in there. But definitely a recommend for me. I would recommend it if you are looking for something simple, something that's cost efficient, that you're not gonna break your bank buying. Go pick this up. It's the Lotus le80. I will try and put in a link for somewhere who's selling it. I just got lucky, and I don't even think, I don't know if it's even up on Lotus's site. I would hope so, considering you know, you can find it places now that it's up on their site. But I do know that it got pushed back. It was supposed to come out, and then they pushed it back like a week or something. So hopefully it's out and you guys can go get it. I love it. I would recommend it. So if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my face, hit that subscribe button. And as always, guys, any questions, comments, something you want to see reviewed, you can always email me, which you can find on my YouTube page. And yeah, until next time, guys, vape on.